Hey everybody, happy Friday. I hope this day finds you well. It's Friday. I don't know about you, but I am excited that it is Friday and we get to hang out again here together. And I'm really excited because I have a special project for you tonight. I'm a little nervous only because this is a vintage piece that I picked up I guess over the summer while I was visiting my sister at a cute vintage shop on the Cape. And I'm in love with going to the Cape because I always find these really interesting finds there, and flea markets. They're like my faves. And found this gorgeous wood cutting board. Whoops! And I'm throwing things all over the place so I can show you it. It's actually a pretty big board here, so let me show you what it looks like. And it is totally old wood, rustic as all get out, and partly why I'm a little nervous about it is that it is definitely not a smooth surface. It is actually even a little warped as I'm like finding it's rocking a little. Both sides really are pretty darn awesome. This one, though, is probably even more rough-hewn than the other. So I think this is the side that I am choosing to put our design on tonight. Hey, Cheryl. Happy Friday to you. So before we came on, I did give this a light layer of wax because I didn't want my transfer to stick to this guy. And I think he definitely would because we've got a lot of roughness to this wood. Now, I didn't want to sand it down because it's just so beautiful as is. I mean, look at this gorgeousness. It's super thick. If my sister was watching, I should probably tell her to come and watch with us because there were actually 2 of these in the vintage store and they were in the clearance room. And you would die if you actually heard how much they were. Let's just say they were a steal. And I should have bought both of them. As my sister told me, she said, Timmy, you should buy both of them. But I didn't listen because I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with them. But now that I have it, I am super excited because there is a transfer that I think is going to look really awesome on here. And the transfer that we're going to use tonight is this one. And it says, in this kitchen, we count memories, not calories. And I thought that could be not any more fitting than the time I feel like I'm in right this very second. Because if I counted every calorie I was eating while we have been home, I think my mind would be blown because there's a lot of eating around here, let me just tell you. And I'm sure it's probably the same for you all too. Hey, Liza, welcome. So super excited to finally put this awesome old rustic vintage cutting board to use. And I guess this was probably cut out of some barn wood is my guess. That's what it looks like to me. And as I said, I gave it a light wax just so that when we go to put down our transfer, we'll not necessarily pick up any splinters. They won't stick to the back of the sticky part. And they hopefully will allow me to pull up this transfer a little bit easier. It'll also give the paste a little something more to adhere to. At least that's been kind of my experience. This is probably going to come out really rustic-y looking, but that's okay. I am totally good with that. I even have some florals that I think I'm going to add to the bottom of this. I've got some of these guys that I think would be really fun to add some embellishment to. And I also have a couple of my handmade chalkboard tags. So these I created out of those big sheets of chalkboard panel that you can get at the home goods store. Home improvement store, that's what I'm trying to say. And we cut a whole slew out of these, so I have a few left over. So I thought they'd be super cute for maybe a few of these little pieces here at the bottom, and we'll hang them from up here, and maybe even from the florals. I'm not sure yet. I also have this really cute hydrangea bunch that I may pick a few flowers off and stick in there too. So that is my plan for what we're going to do with this. So let's keep our fingers crossed that it comes out as we hope. And let's get started. So Eliza, you've joined me before. It's great to have you back. Where are you from? I don't know that we got a chance to get to know each other. If you don't know, I am from Connecticut. And today we hear that we are actually going to get some snow. Snow. Did you hear me? It's snowing in April. I know it's New England and it's supposed to happen. It always happens. It's not unusual that it happens, but I really hate it every time it does. So I hope, Eliza, wherever you are, it is spring-like because it's supposed to be spring. My flowers are out. I just planted some pansies, which I was really excited about. Oh, Eliza, are you getting the snow too, or is it missing you? It looked like it was pretty far south already, so it's possible you would get some as well. So we are going to just start off by cutting our transfer. There is a cut line here, and that's what I am going to follow. So is the snow headed your way, Eliza? Do you know? Oh, how are you all doing with the snow? Would be, it's a little snow would be pretty. It is. It's only supposed to be a little. I know I'm being kind of a wimp. We haven't had a very bad winter here in New England at all, so I don't know why I'm moaning. But it's just that my flowers are out. I keep saying my flowers are out. I don't want the snow to come, but I think as fast as it comes, it will go. Oh, Brian, you are so very welcome. So happy that we got that new s'more transfer. Totally thought of you. I knew it would be perfect for your s'more business. I'm really excited to get mine in. I can't wait to play with it and figure out all the different ways it can be used. I was thinking of you today too because one of our fellow designers, Brian, posted these cute little individual s'more pots, and they were made out of little clay terracotta pots, you know, flower pots, and the inside was wrapped with aluminum foil, and they put a couple of charcoal briquettes in it and lit them on fire and let people have their own little s'more making station. And I thought, oh, isn't that just the cutest? So here we go. We've got this, and I think my plan is to keep this pretty centered. I think that my florals are going to go down at the bottom here. That's kind of my plan. I think it would look really cute here at the bottom, and our handy glue gun is going to help us make that pretty. And then I think we'll use our chalk tags to hang from up here with a few of these cute little embellishments. Maybe the little cupcake, maybe even the slice of cake, or maybe these little hearts. I kind of like these hearts. So those might be kind of fun to put on the other one. So that's kind of my plan here with what we're doing. I know this is a super cool piece of wood. I don't know if you're talking about the wood, Brian, or you're talking about the s'mores transfer, but both are super cool. Now I do have my fuzzing cloth here. If this is your first time watching, or it's been a little while since you watched me, you're probably wondering, why do I have a cloth? And the cloth is here because we want to, when we remove the transfer from its backer sheet, you see it's really, really sticky. And we want to kind of tame that stickiness a little bit. And the reason we want to tame the stickiness a little bit is because we want to make it pretty easy to pull up from wherever we're adhering this transfer to, so whatever surface we're using. In this case, oh, that's good. I'm glad it's both, Brian. In this case, it is this wood, what is this? Cutting board kind of thing that we're using. Like I said, I'm a little nervous about it because it is definitely not a smooth surface. And it definitely is, it's rocking as I'm playing here. And it is definitely going to give a really rustic look. But I think that is totally fine and perfect. Makes sense that it should be rustic because this is a very rustic piece of wood. And I think I'm planning to put this in my kitchen But I say I think because today I did something that for more than 2 years I have resisted. I don't know exactly why I've been resisting. Probably fear more than anything else. But I actually have decided that I am going to start selling the things that I make. So as much as I love sharing the chalk love and getting a chance to share how anybody can use our products to make some gorgeous home decor, and I love focusing my energies on teaching people how to use our products, I also know that there are some folks who really just want some of the things that I've created. So I have created a Facebook page called Chalk Happy. And if you guys want to check it out, please feel free. I'm going to be adding new items that I've made over time to that site. So if you see something that I am creating and you're interested in purchasing it, let me know. I think my plan is to keep this one, but you know what? It may not be. So, sometimes you just never know. Somebody really falls in love with it. I sometimes have a hard time saying no. So anyway, so that's kind of new. But as I said, my focus is really about really teaching people how to create themselves using these awesome products. And these silkscreen transfers are just awesome. They can be used in so many ways, in so many different surfaces. You can use your choice of colors, your style, your design. It's totally up to you. And that's one of the things that I really like about it. No matter what your style is, guaranteed you're going to find a design that you like, and you're going to find a way to use it to match your own home decor. And that's really awesome. Now, what's also really awesome is that not only do I get to do this and share people how they can be the creator themselves, but I've really been fortunate to actually grow a team of designers who work with me, who are building a business of their own. And I have to say, that has given me way more joy than I had ever expected. When I first started, I just really loved the products, and I still do love the products, but I really thought this was just going to be kind of a fun hobby, and I was just going to have a good time creating some projects for my home. Well, I've done that, but I also along the way have found that there have been a lot of people who have been super excited about this product too, and they want to figure out how they can become involved with this company. So if any of that sounds like, I'm kind of curious about what that's all about and I'd like to learn more, go ahead and type in the comments biz, B-I-Z, if you want. And I'd be happy to share with you some information about actually an online chat that myself and one of my other team leaders is hosting on Sunday afternoon at 1:30. We're going to hold a Zoom meeting. Be happy to share the info with you if you're interested. And we're just going to chat frugally, honestly, about what it means to be a Chalk Couture designer and answer some really frequently asked questions like, can you really make money at this? And, what kind of support can you expect if you were to sign up as a designer on our team? So, like I said, if you're interested in learning more about that, just let me know. Anyone and everyone is more than happy to attend. There's no obligation whatsoever. Just if you want to find out some information, we'll be happy to share it with you. So I am really pushing down this transfer here on the areas that are screened to just make sure I have a really good contact. Because as I said, I'm a little bit nervous, right, about this uneven surface. And I definitely see some places where it's going to be a little tricky. But you know what? It's all good, right? Hey, Kathy, welcome. It's great to have you here. You're getting lots of snow today. Oh, Northwest PA. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I saw the news before I came up here to work that definitely there was some snow already to the south of us. So I hope that well, of course, nobody's going out. So stay safe. And they say that, you know what, most of the snow is going to be gone. At least here in Connecticut, it's supposed to happen all overnight, and then it's supposed to be gone by the middle of the afternoon. Not just the storm, but even all the snow. With the April sun, they said it's going to be warm enough that it's going to melt it all away. So hopefully we won't even have to go out and shovel, although the exercise probably would be good. I could definitely use a little bit of exercise. It's not been a very good quarantine time for me. I think I'm going to need a big, fat, serious diet. Although here we are. We're not counting calories. We're going to count memories, right? I got to remember that. It's a good thing to keep in mind. So definitely there is some unevenness here, but I am doing my best to try to get this screen area pretty well covered. And I think it's working out okay. So that's great. So Kathy, what did you do today? Anything fun? Anybody get anything fun? As you're in quarantine here and we're staying home, have you found some interesting ways to get stay occupied? I was laughing with my husband today because, let's take a look at how we're doing. Hey, Cheryl. Oh, yeah, it's looking good. So definitely it's working. I think it's great. The black is good because I wanted to give that really rustic feel. It looks like it's happening well. So we were talking about new things we could do to keep ourselves busy. And when we go on vacation, we love doing puzzles. Well, all right, I love doing puzzles. It's about the only time I can actually get my husband to actually do a puzzle with me is when we're on vacation. And now that the kids are gone, we have a whole big dining room table that we could easily set up a great big puzzle and work on it, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there. So I tried to convince him after watching the news tonight that we should get a puzzle and work on it. You know what he said? No. But you know what? I think I'm going to get one anyway. Although I got to tell you, right now it's really tough to get things delivered. And of course it's hard to get out to go somewhere to get something like that. A lot of the stores are closed. It's not really essential items, right? And the place I was going to order online said it was going to be 2 to 3 weeks before they could deliver it. And it was just in New Hampshire. So I was like, oh, that's kind of a bummer. All right, here we go, guys. Here is the test to see how we did. So we did a little bit of the pull down here from the top. And look at that. That looks pretty awesome, don't you think? And thankfully it came up really nicely. And I love it. I love it. I'm going to put this transfer down here because, you know, as I got all carried away and excited, totally forgot to grab my water bath. But that's all right. I just put it right on the backer sheet here, and it will be fine sitting on the ground while we finish up what we're doing here. You don't have to necessarily wash your transfers right away. You can do it after you've finished your project if you're not sitting by the sink. No big deal. Hey, Christy, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Christy, I'm very excited. We were just talking about my new Chalk Happy page where we're selling some of the projects that we've made. And Christy made my very first purchase from me. And I'm so happy. So that's all exciting. You took a break from crafting today, huh, Kathy? Yeah. Oh, a 2-tiered galvanized tray for yourself. That's so exciting. Now, did you make the tray into a 2-tier, or did you already have it? I would love to see it because I love tiered trays. I love playing around with them and figuring out how best to work with them. So that's super cool. Hey, Tracy, welcome. Thanks. I'm glad you really like it. This black gets everywhere, so I'm actually just using these wipes here to clean up my hands a little bit. And then also my tools. And that way at least they won't get everywhere while we're finishing up here. So we've got this, and this isn't going to take too long to dry. I see it's still not totally dry. I know it's all packaged up for you, and I'm going to drop it in the mail tomorrow. Very exciting. Very exciting. Tracy, what did you do today? Another Pennsylvania girl. Is it snowing where you are, Tracy? I don't know exactly where Freedom is. Where is that in the state? I'm not quite sure. All right, you know what? While this is drying, I'm going to put this over here a little bit off to the side, and let's do our little guys. I think we decided we were going to use our little cupcake, because who doesn't love a cupcake? What's your favorite cupcake flavor? I have to tell you, I am a chocolate girl through and through. Oh, Cheryl, I think you saw my invitation to my new page where I am selling my items that I've made. But yes, I just was telling folks that I had finally bit the bullet and decided to start selling some of the things that I make. So I have a page on Facebook, and you can totally check that out anytime. And if there's something that you see that you like, just comment sold on the picture, and I will be in contact with you. So yeah, super easy. Oh, I can't wait to see that finished tray, Kathy. I'd love to see it. Oh, that's super cool. With a farm stick candlestick. I can't wait to see it. See, I love that kind of stuff. That's totally my shtick. Oh, I see I got some fellow chocolate lovers. Yay. Okay, so I was debating. I have white, of course, and I also brought out this eucalyptus because, of course, we're going to use some of these leaves here to do some embellishment, you know, at the bottom we talked about. And I'm kind of wondering if I want to pull in some eucalyptus maybe on these hearts. So think about that while I'm working on this cupcake, because I think the cupcake will make white. I don't know, a green cupcake doesn't sound so good to me. I don't know about you. All right, and this is a brand new white. Oh, there's nothing like a brand new chalk paste container. I love, love, love them. Of course, the girl with no nails always has a hard time opening them. But, all right, I did it. Look at that. So it's got a little, whoop, here, get in the camera here. A little seal here. You take that off and throw it out. Don't need it once you've opened it. And you'll see this is kind of in one big blob. So we want to take a little stir and stir up this white till it's nice and smooth. Now it's been sitting in this jar for a little bit, so it's going to need some good stirring. No worries though. Hopefully I won't be rocking the whole table while I'm doing that. And while we're talking about that, you're all telling me your favorite cupcake flavors. I see chocolate. Yummy. Now, I know you guys are awesome about helping to sprinkle and share the chalk love. If you know somebody that you think might enjoy this project or watching future projects, I'd love it if you would share. Every week I do put together a little goodie package and send it out to one of you who has been kind enough to share. Hey Lisa, how nice to see you. Lisa, if you guys aren't a member of my VIP group, you might not know Lisa, and of course I'd love to have you be a member of my VIP group. If you're not, type in VIP and I'll make sure to send you the link. Got some great specials and deals going on there this month, including 15% off, but shh, don't tell anybody. It's only available to my VIPs, so you gotta be in my VIP group to get that special offer. Can't make it available publicly. I know I just did. Sorry, I'm in big trouble here. But anyway, I was talking to you about Lisa. Lisa is the most incredible seamstress, sewer, creator, crafter. I don't even know. Lisa, how would you describe yourself? I have bought some incredible bags from Lisa, and right now she's been spending a lot of time making masks for people who need them during this virus. And I even got a chance. You are in that, Lisa. Oh, I think you are in that, Lisa. But you know what? If you're not, let me know and I will add you. But yeah, I thought you were, and I tagged you in the post that I did because I was so darn proud of you. Super exciting that someone I know is just doing such good work for our community. So I really appreciate you and appreciate you being here. Thanks for sprinkling, Kathy. Now, Lisa, you've been starting to go live. Are you sharing some sewing tips? What are you doing when you go live? Are you just chatting to kind of get a chance to hang out with people and meet your customers? What are you doing with that live? I got to check it out, I think. I think I saw it once, but I didn't get a chance to stay long enough to figure out what was happening there. Thank you for sprinkling, Kathy. You guys are just the best. Kathy, now I also joined Kathy's group. She has been making some beautiful creations and selling her items. Boy, this chalk paste is needing a lot of stirring. My apologies. Woo-hoo-hoo. I just got to whip it here. Whip it and be good. Okay, just about done here, guys. Sorry, I got myself all excited about whipping it. Yes, I see you've got some major discounts going on those bags. Crazy good sales. So if you guys love bags, homemade bags, beautifully well-made bags, definitely ask Lisa for her info. She is incredible. Incredible, incredible, incredible. I bought a bunch. Matter of fact, my team name for my business is Team B, B-E-E, Happy, because, you know, I love bees, and I love being happy. And I asked Lisa if she'd create some special little card wallets for our business cards for my team. And she did. She went right out and bought a few different bee fabrics, asked me which one I liked, and custom ordered, made 10 of them for me, for my team, when we went to conference last year. So darn sweet she is. Super talented. All right, so here we go. We've got our little cupcake, and I'm going to put them on a diagonal as you see here, because you know what? It's fun. That's what I think. And here we go. You know what? In this day and age, small businesses mean so much to a lot of our families. You know, a lot of people I know have small businesses, and they rely on them to help keep their families going. And if there's anything that we can do to help support each other, that's awesome. So yeah, Lisa, send Cheryl your info. If you want to post it here, go right ahead. It's totally fine with me, or I'm happy to hook you guys up afterwards too. So whichever you'd like. So look at that. Yummy, yummy. There we go. We got a cute little cupcake. So he's going to hang up here, I think, right? With maybe just some simple twine. And my nose. And so what did we just say about the green? Did we decide we wanted to do these hearts in green and the eucalyptus to match our flowers? Or should we do them in white? What do you think? What do you think? I have my fuzzing cloth here on my towel. You can't see that, but I am fuzzing these before we use them. And these hearts are stinking cute. I think we're going to go with it. Why not? You know what? If we don't like it, we can always erase it, right? That's all. You know that about chalk, right? Just want to change it up, and then you just erase it. And I just love these little chalk tags. I'm going to have to get my son to get out the table saw and cut me some more soon, I think. We made so many. Oh, Lisa, see? We were right on with each other. We both said green. You look at that. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. You know, it's so stinking easy. Oh, Tracy said white. But a lot of people said green. Okay, so Lisa, you were in good company. We had a lot of folks who said green. So there we go. So these now need a couple minutes to dry, but our cutting board is done and dry. So I think these hearts are not sold separately, but you know what? We have a transfer. It's a little one, Lisa, called Homespun Hearts, and it's got a bunch of different heart shapes on it. You might like that. I can send you the link if you want to take a peek at that. As an option. But yeah, this one is part of this larger In This Kitchen We Count Memories, not calories transfer. So I hope that you can see this. It is super rustic in places, but it looks awesome. I think the most rustic area is where we had this dig where the H was, and I am totally good with that. I think it's super cute. Hey, Marie, Welcome, girl. Marie is one of those awesome teamies I mentioned. She's new to Chalk Couture, new to being a designer, and is already rocking it. She's just awesome. So she's got some great ideas. I love watching her. All right, I'm going to put my other dirty thing over here. And I'm going to move our white away. And now, of course, I need my handy dandy glue gun, which I have to grab underneath all the stuff I left. Now, I have the oldest glue gun in history, so don't judge me about my glue gun. Maybe you won't even be able to see it. It might be better if you don't, because it's super old. I actually am really having glue gun envy, because there is a designer friend of mine who has a Ryobi glue gun. You're like, what is a Ryobi glue gun? It's the same company that makes the drills and all those heavy duty tools, you know, like at Home Depot. And they have a battery powered glue gun. And I so want it. So want it. Matter of fact, I told my husband that. And he actually, when we were at Home Depot, looked for them. They didn't have them. But I bet you they have them online. So I'm going to have to take another look and see if I can find them. So I'm kind of putting these are really thick stems. They're going to take a minute here to dry. But I'm going to put them kind of down here, and I'm going to cover the stems with this cute hydrangea that I have. So we're just going to let this sit and melt for a minute. And hopefully I'm not going to burn my fingers. I'm really good at burning my fingers. I saw a little trick the other day, and I thought, oh my goodness, what a stinking awesome trick that was. They used just a little tool to help keep it still. So instead of their fingers, Cheryl, you have one? Oh, do you love it? Is it battery operated? Do I totally need one? I think I do. I think I need one. Now I really have glue gun envy. See? This one's so old. I think, matter of fact, I was talking to a friend of mine who in early days was doing some crafting with me. And we laughed because we said, you know what? I think it was the one that we bought when we started crafting together for, I think, our Mothers of Multiples Club. That was a really, really long time ago. My triplets now are 26. So that's how old that silly glue gun was. Now, I am going to pull off this head. I don't want this stem. Yes on both. Oh, you're such a lucky girl. I do definitely have envy now. Very exciting. Totally worth it. If that's what I need to know. Is it totally worth it? If it's totally worth it, then I am definitely going to grab one. All right, here we go. This is going down here because I love pink, and you know what? Pink makes me happy. Does pink make you guys happy? I hope it does. Look at how cute that is. You know, I don't think we need that stem. We can get rid of him for a minute. I think that's in pretty good shape at the moment, so I'm going to put my glue gun down so I don't burn myself. I'm shocked I didn't burn myself yet, people. That's like a major miracle when it comes to a glue gun, me and glue guns. Now, is yours, can you control the temperature on that one so it's not hot? How does that work? I know they have the cool ones and the hot ones. I need one that I'm not going to burn myself on. All right, I have I've got a lot of twine here. And I have a couple pieces that were already cut from another project. So I think I'm going to have one longer one. Oh, Marie, I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Yep, I think that's how old mine is too. Oh, it's all right. It's all good. All right, so we're just putting that through the hole. By the way, so when I made these, I think I told you, it was one big sheet. And I had my son cut them with a table saw into the sizes that I wanted them. And then I sanded the edges here to kind of give it a rough look. And I found this great cork sheet at Hobby Lobby, a big roll of it that had an adhesive. So I cut it out with a circle punch to make the round little hole. And then I have a great little nifty hole puncher tool that is good for scrapbooking. It's called a chlkapaste. It's a very funny word, chlkapaste. And that's what I used to make the hole. And it went through that. I mean, it was that hardy. So that's it. Now it's really hard here to get this tied here while I am. I think I'm going to use the hole in this guy. Why not, right? And we could even add a little embellishment. I don't know how exactly I'm going to tie this. I haven't really quite decided here. I'm not really sure. Might end up retying it afterwards. Okay, rubber tips. That sounds like something I need to know about. Yep, I think I should get those. Because I'm definitely famous for always, you know, being an idiot and hurting myself. So we can have one that's a little closer, one that's a little longer. Maybe we can make that rustic. Maybe we can add a little floral embellishment. I'm not sure. I'll have to play around with it a little bit and see what looks best and whether or not I really want to glue gun those maybe to make them sit tight. But that's kind of what I had envisioned. What do you guys think? We are done with the project tonight. I have so loved that you were here and a part and you gave me some ideas and that you chatted with me. It was a great Friday night project. I hope you like it. I think it's going to be super fun to hang out in the kitchen here. And come again and watch the next time I'll go live with the next project. And if you want to check out that page where I'm selling my items, feel free. If you want to grab any of these transfers and make any of these items yourself, you can get them all in my online shop. So just feel free to go ahead and you can put in shop in the comments and I'll give you that link if you need it. Otherwise, talk to you soon, and thanks so much for joining me. A little longer here tonight, but it was so fun chatting with y'all. I couldn't stop. So take good care, everybody. Bye.